Beautiful fall day at McCormick Park. The sounds you hear in the background are chainsaws carving new sculptures for the park. Let's go take a look at a few of them. Hi, excuse me, I saw you carving that tree and I'm just wondering, did the person who grew that tree give you permission to cut it down? Because as beautiful as that hummingbird is, I'm just thinking, you know, that's probably a 150-year-old tree. Yeah, it's still me, I'm here, and I'm just wondering, did you get permission and can I see the paperwork? I wonder if that bear realizes that that eagle is on his head. That is crazy. Did you put that eagle on that bear's head? Hey, Jason, my name's Jack, and I just want to ask a couple questions about the technique that you use. Do those earphones really help a lot when you've got a hood on? Wouldn't it be better to take off your hood, put on the headphones, earphones, whatever you want to call them, and then put your hood over them? And what are you listening to? Wouldn't it be ironic if you were listening to the sound of the chainsaw in those noise-canceling headphones? All right, now we're coming up to another guy, and I want to ask him a couple hard-hitting questions. Hello? Yeah, I see that you have got a blowtorch, and I thought this was a wood carving deal. So, all right. So it's sort of like what you do to your steaks on the grill when you want to give them that nice charbroiled color, but you don't want to pay for charbroiled steaks. I've done that same thing with hot dogs and hamburgers and chicken. Oh boy, I love a good. Are you spanking that fish? Oh, okay. I see. You're polishing it. Well, let's try another guy. He might be a little more. Hey, how are ya? Oh, all right, just partially ignoring me. That is an awesome bear. Let me ask you, do bears like that, do they also like honey like Winnie the Pooh? Because Winnie the Pooh is one of my favorite bears of all time. And maybe with just a few little tweaks, of course there could be some copyright issues, I suppose, you could make that look just like Winnie the Pooh and maybe even put a jar of honey in one of his hands. Although I guess they're called paws, aren't they? Now these are amazing. They've apparently taken animals and turned them into wood with some sort of a magic spell. That is extremely impressive. I have got to ask this guy how he did that. Look at that. He even got a moose to pose. Hey, Alonzo, let me just ask you a couple questions about those animals that you had turned into wood. Did you do that with a magic spell? Did you get it out of a book? Did you get it from the library? Was it checked out when you got there? Did you have to go and reserve it? Or was it something that is just readily on the shelf and pretty much anyone can look at? All right, let me try another line of questions. Why do you leave the chainsaw hung on that bar? That doesn't seem safe. I mean, it seems a little safe. All right, let's go back to some more charbroiling here. Apparently, this guy has got 3 lumps of a dragon, or maybe that's a snake, and he's going to lay it on the ground like it's coming up, sort of like those worms in Dune or Dune 2. Timothy, let me just ask you a couple questions about these humps and bumps. Do people really pay money to have you put humps of wood in the yard? I mean, they're beautiful and everything, but I'm just wondering. I could have a Kona Ice, but they didn't agree to sponsor this video, so I don't think I will. They've got all kinds of stuff here. They've got food trucks, they've got tents, they've got things in tents, they've got some games going on, sandbags, I think it's called corn maze, cornhole, ladder toss. Wouldn't you like to see some firemen toss ladders back and forth? I think that would be hilarious. And then there's a tent. I don't know if there's a circus going on there later or exactly what.